Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon everybody, it looks like we are live at 5 once again. Love getting these shows on time, rock and roll. The favourite part of my afternoon, something that I always look forward to, genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Never a dull moment in crypto, always something to do. The show must go on and on and on. Let's have a quick look at these figures then. So for those who haven't seen this before, this is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. So let's have a look at these then. So we have got Bitcoin with 0.8% of the hash rate, Bcrash 1.1, Coolcoin 98.4. Network nodes, same as they ever were since the 15th of November 2018 when Bitcoin was reborn. Finally got their protocol back and was restored to the original vision of peer-to-peer electronic cash for the world. The nodes we've currently got 2.3, Bcrash 10.1, Coolcoin 87.6. Transactions, this is where the value is. This is Bitcoin. Bitcoin with 62.4% of the overall transactions on the Bitcoin network. Bcrash below 2% as usual. Coolcoin 35.7. Block size, just below 50%, but never mind. 49.6 for Bitcoin, 7.2 for Bcrash, 47.7 for Coolcoin. Right, let's play spot the biggest block on Bcrash. I can see a 336. It's a pretty big one for them. Oh, they've got over half a megabyte. 545 kilobytes. They'll be lucky to find it. I think that's the biggest one. Good grief. And then looking at Coolcoin, they purposely have a 1 megabyte restriction. So it's going nowhere. Oh dear. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. So what we've got on here, I can see a 4.8 megabyte block. Fairly small for Bitcoin, but large in comparison to the other two shitcoins. Anything bigger? We've got an 8.9 megabyte block. Oh, there we go. I mean, 8.9 is pretty small for Bitcoin, but compared to these shitcoins, it's absolutely massive, which is hilarious. Let's have a quick look at Bcrash for lulz. Just because, like I said, it's really important to laugh every day, and this never fails to amuse me. We have got 6,962 blocks mined. We have Amory with his own money along the bottom there. Amory coin. Yeah, ruling my kingdom, got my money with my name on it. And then we got the bitching chain up and down like all draws there. Here we go, proof of work. I don't know what Amory thinks he's going to be doing on that. It's ridiculous. And we got Hathor chomping away at those blocks with no data in them, making all these shitcoin enterprises work for their money. Antpool loving the bitching chain. And here we've got Mining Dutch with 71% of Amory's coin. I just I think they've just been massively confused. You know, they're only like a relatively small miner. They're just like, oh, you know, should we take a risk? Should we take a punt? But I mean, they're just guessing. Yeah, and they've guessed so badly. Literally, it's like pin the tail on the donkey. But yeah, there we go. Funny. Let's have a look at the rest of these graphs then on the main site. Let's get on with these. So we have got Bitcoin hash rate by network. Yeah, you know, again, hash rate will follow price, which follows value. And these other two chains have got no value whatsoever. Corecoin and Bcrash is proof of work by network. The other two will just simply stop overnight at some point, literally. Hash rate Bcrash versus Bitcoin. Proof of work Bcrash versus Bitcoin. Fees, transactions. It is currently 16,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is Corecoin, because Corecoin's an absolute piece of shit. And it is 4.2% more profitable to mine on Corecoin. Which means it's actually more profitable to mine on Bitcoin. And in the long run, that will be so much better to do. But it just goes to show you how stupid some of these shitcoiners are with shit for brains. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Oh, Bitcoin winning. Transactions by network. Bitcoin smashing it. Transactions per block. Bitcoin smashing it. Fees USD. Bitcoin smashing it. Fees Satoshis. Bitcoin smashing it. Block reward ratio, again, that will come with time, which will come with price, which will follow value. Accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. I mean, this is the bitching chain. Absolutely hilarious. Global hash rate, 7 days. Binance turning it up this week, getting themselves into the top 3, pushing BTC.com. It looks like it's down into 6th place. Huobi and Antpool up there, but Binance and Antpool, biggest shitcoin enterprises that we know of. Global hash rate 24 hours, Huobi macking it hard. BTC.com pulling their socks up, pushing the 2 biggest shitcoin enterprises down into 5th and 6th places. Corecoin mining, Huobi macking it hard, Antpool macking it hard. Pushing Binance and BTC.com down into 5th and 6th. Bcrash mining, so Hathor turning up in the last 24 hours. Pushing Antpool down into 2nd place. So I mean, let's have a look at those empty blocks. There'll be loads of them on that network. Yeah, Hathor. Yeah, I mean, look at these blocks. Just literally 0.25 megabyte. Nothing in them whatsoever. Pathetic chain, absolutely pathetic, but laughable, because that's literally all you can do. And here we have Bitcoin. So Huobi absolutely macking it on the chain. I think they know. That's what I think. We've got other mining pools having to keep them in check and squeeze these other mining operations out. Don't know what VIA BTC's agenda is. I mean, I just think they're like spreading their risk because they don't really know what's what. But Tau with a 20.5%, Norpool, Nempool, SV Pool, obviously these are the ones that are concentrated. We know are pro Bitcoin. We've got BTC.com gesturing and F2 Pool gesturing as well. All right, interesting. All right, great stuff. Let's have a look at some of these other metrics then. We shall now look at Bitcoin blocks live. And again, for any newbies who don't know what they're looking at here, in the top right hand corner we have transactions per second being recognized by the nodes on the network, currently saying 2.9. I have seen this as high with my own eyes, as high as 3,000 transactions per second. And when you consider that the Visa and MasterCard network, it can only do 1,500, 3,000 was just absolutely pissing it. It's just a phenomenal system. So these blocks that we can see appearing here are actually the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. Down below it, it tells you actually who is creating or generating those transactions. Then those transactions are thrown into the meme pool where they are competed for by the miners or the payment processors, and then whoever it is that mined or processed that payment puts it in a block. The block is then stored onto the blockchain, and the block reward is provided to whoever it was that mined the block. So at the moment we can see this highlighted block of 18.69 megabytes. And in the highlighted rectangle below, it gives us the hash number, the block height, who it was mined by, the size, the time and date, the transaction count that was within that block, and the total fees. So the idea is that because Bitcoin is actually what gives the Bitcoin is where the value is. So in order to give Bitcoin more value, you have to incentivize more people to use it. And that is done by increasing the speed, increasing the scale, increasing the volume, and reducing the transaction costs, which encourages more people to use the network. So as more and more people use the network, the total fees in the block will increase as the volume of transactions massively increases, and that is what is used to counteract the block reward halving. That is how Bitcoin works. Any second layer solution bollocks is a centralized network. It doesn't use blockchain technology. The data on it isn't safe, and therefore it's absolutely worthless. Only Bitcoin using the blockchain is commodity money. And that's what these shitcoiners don't get, but yeah. Somebody who with a little bit of intelligence might have actually understood what I've literally just said then. Now we're going to go on to BitInfo charts. So this has got some really interesting metrics that are quite entertaining. So again, for example, this one here, transactions last 24 hours. This is transactions, all cryptocurrency networks, all of them. So we can see at the moment, Bitcoin has got to 17% of all the transactions on the entire network. And that's and then there's Ethereum on there and XRP. I mean, the centralized networks are absolute pieces of crap. So they're not money, and it's money that's required to sustain the network. So when that money doesn't have any value, it means eventually when speculation catches up with knowledge, the speculative value of the token will match its fundamental value at absolute zero, and therefore the network will collapse, only leaving Bitcoin. Some other metrics you can look at on this BitInfo chart. We go down and scroll over these highlighted tabs. You click on them, and we're just going to go to active addresses. You can choose, you can compare all of these shitcoins down here. So we've got BTC, got XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, BitChain, Monero, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin, Zcash, Dash, Doge, Bitcoin Gold. I don't know what RDD is, something. Oh, Redcoin, Vertcoin, Black Coin, Yellow Coin, Red Coin. Good grief. Nova Coin, Feather Coin. I mean, who cares? Namecoin. Bloody hell. But we're just going to add Ethereum there for lols. Go to 3-month view. So we can just see the number of active wallets on the network. And then again, you can just simply scroll through these different tabs here to see various different comparisons. And if you scroll over rich list, it just tells you how much Bitcoin or shitcoin are in each wallet, and you can see where you rank in the scheme of things. It's good to check in now and again. Right, now that's done. Let's get into a few of our other metrics that we enjoy looking at. So we have got I'm Satoshi. Let's check it out. Will he have over 41,700? Let's have a look. Let's check it out. Come on, let's see the profile. Oh, look at that. So look at that. Look at that. He is smashing it. 44,200 followers. So Twitter had previously taken away some of his followers. Now it looks like all those followers that were initially taken away by Twitter have refollowed, and he is now up to 44,200 followers. Absolutely macking it. Great to see progress there. Let's have a look at Ruthie's tweet. See if they've kept our like there. Look, still around the 850. They just simply won't let it go. Twitter are on it. They're just like, nope, don't want too many people liking that. Don't want that showing up in too many searches. Let's check Diego's tweet. Oh, it's still at 219, but they kept the like there. Very good. Let's check out our man Fire Ice, see if he's got any updates for us. 100 lucky winners. No, it doesn't look like it. Never mind. Just got a few articles that we'll go over in a second. But before we do that, let's have a look at my latest Medium article. Wow, Shelly Mac, I can see you in the house. Thank you very much. There's 5 here early. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. Yes, indeed. Hope you are. Now, I've just posted this article on the Bitcoin Bulletin. So hopefully that will be available soon. I'm not going to post this on my Medium profile, just because, hopefully we're trying to get people to look at it on Bitcoin Bulletin, where you can tip it. So this is actually still under stories, but it is unpublished, as in drafted stories. Here we go. And this is it. So I was working on this today. So everybody here in this chat has an exclusive. So let's go over this. Check it out. So this is titled Bitcoin, the Case to Smash $1 million Fast. So here we go. Right then, folks, hope you enjoyed this show. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Same time tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah! One vision.